Fortnite wasn't just a game, it was a global phenomenon.
Fortnite.
It's called Fortnite Battle Royale.
From unique game mechanics to unforgettable live events, it changed the way we played, connected, and even danced.
Deal XP, orange. Oh my god, justice for Orange Kid!
But what happens when a cultural icon flies a little bit too close to the sun?
I'm never going to play builds again. I can't do it. I can't keep up.
This game is so trash.
What's going on? Where's the in-game events?
From becoming one of the most played games of all time, to struggling to maintain its relevance, to finally listening to the community, this is the story of Fortnite OG's rise, fall, and its final attempt to build itself back up one last time. Now, most of us know the story of how Fortnite came to be, but for those of us who don't, here is a quick recap. In the early 2010s, Epic Games was looking for a new direction. After recently completing work on Gears of War 3, they participated in a game jam where the original concept for Fortnite was created. At the time, Minecraft was a recently released gaming success. The idea was to combine the building and survival mechanics of Minecraft with the biggest gaming genre at the time, the first-person shooter. It was officially revealed at the Spike Game Awards with a teaser trailer, and even in the early stages, we can see the basis for what Fortnite would eventually become. After many delays, we fast forward to July 25th, 2017, and Fortnite Save the World is finally released. It was exactly what they set out to create, a player versus enemy co-op experience where you survived, built shelters, and eliminated zombies. But something was missing, and there was a new player in town that would change the direction for Epic Games forever. Earlier in the same year, PlayerUnknown's Battleground had been released and became a massive hit. It popularized a new game genre, the Battle Royale. Some other developers had attempted to make this type of game before, but PUBG seemed to perfect the game loop. Players all spawned in on a plane that flies them over a map where they get to choose where they dropped. You loot up, eliminate other players, and be the last one standing out of 100, and then it repeats. With unlimited possibilities for gameplay and strategy, all the big-name streamers began competing, and Epic saw an opportunity. With their assets and game mechanics such as building from Save the World, they began creating a prototype using the exact same formula that PUBG perfected. After only a few short months, in September of 2017, Fortnite Battle Royale was released as a free-to-play model. But wait, free? How did they plan on making money, you may ask? Well, Epic had seen how League of Legends had made its game free to play while monetizing cosmetics. Players had virtually zero barrier to entry, and they could enjoy the game for free, with optional cosmetics charged at a premium. But I don't even think Epic Games could have predicted what was in store for them next. Once the game was released, it was clear that it was going to be a hit. With the increasing popularity of the Battle Royale genre, along with a free game that anyone could try, coupled with the rise of live streaming, made for a recipe for success that Epic was positioned for perfectly to capitalize on. Huge streamers and even modest-sized streamers looking for the next big game gave Fortnite a try. As Fortnite grew, there was an opportunity for these streamers to grow along with it. It's a testament just to how impactful it was for Ninja to move over to this game by how popular his first ever game of Fortnite is. Just a young man, unaware of how he's about to shape a generation of gamers, and how he would be the face of the very game he was playing. These streamers began what I refer to as a confirmation loop. Streamers would show their high skill and how much fun they were having playing a fresh new game, and many of them wanted to recreate that. Being a free game, anyone could try it, and so they did. And then more streamers streamed and players joined in on the fun, and so the loop continued, exploding the player count exponentially. There were 1 million registered users playing Save the World in August of 2017, and once Battle Royale was released, that number ballooned to 20 million by the end of the year. While the player count was enormous at this time, Fortnite was still in its infancy, a game that what lacked in polish made up for tenfold in character and charm. I remember seeing how vibrant and lively the world was. It made for a gaming experience like no other. The idea of a game that could be played for free was refreshing to so many people. The days of having to spend $70 on a game only to have to spend that same amount a year later were gone. And it was a smart idea for Epic, because many players had begun to spend even more than $70. With the introduction of the Battle Pass and Shop in Chapter 1 Season 2, Epic finally showed its hand on how it was going to make money, and players didn't mind. The amount of value that was provided was something players never experienced before. 70 tiers of items for only $10. The fact that this was both a new game and a new genre meant that everyone was on the same level, and you had the same chance to get a victory royale as the other 99 players. It was an addicting gameplay loop for so many reasons. This was Fortnite in its heyday, and why so many people are fond of this period of the game. It truly was a fresh and new experience for so many, and it felt like we were all enjoying it together. But what is considered OG Fortnite? Certainly, anyone who had played Fortnite in 2017 and 2018 experienced the peak of Fortnite OG. But how far does it extend to? Well, my personal theory is that OG Fortnite ended when Neo Tilted was added in Chapter 1 Season 9. Let me explain. Epic's decision to change the most iconic POI was an indication towards its new direction for the game. They knew that a major change was needed, and this laid the groundwork for the upcoming Season X, which would change Fortnite forever. Complexity had overshadowed simplicity, as the game had changed to a futuristic world. And around this time too, they had started to move away from fan-favorite character models. While Jonesy was still the poster child and played a big role in Fortnite's story, I believe that the skins that were added to the game at this time were getting tired. If you want me to go into more depth about the decline of Fortnite skins, then let me know in the comments, but here is what I think in a nutshell. Fortnite had 8 original character models: Headhunter, Banshee, Ramirez, Wildcat, Spitfire, Renegade, Hawk, and everyone's favorite, Jonesy. It was always exciting seeing new versions of these skins show up in the item shop or battle passes, and because it was the beginning of Fortnite, the possibilities were endless. Seeing my personal favorite Headhunter as a scuba diver or in a Christmas hat, or Jonesy as an elf was special. Nowadays, these characters have been long forgotten, replaced by an infinite number of other character models without the unique charm of these originals. And as time went on, the game had to evolve, and it can only sustain such growth for so long, meaning that if Epic didn't find ways to keep players around, they could risk creating the downfall of its most popular title ever. As Fortnite rolled over into a new chapter, players knew that OG Fortnite was now in the rearview mirror. Essentially, the game was no longer what millions of players fell in love with. An unrecognizable map and art style, consistent new features and gameplay tweaks, and the increasing skill ceiling made the game tiring for the casual gamer. Being one of the pioneers in a game genre is both a blessing and a curse. They had been able to capture a young audience, and because other new games like Warzone and Apex Legends had started to fill the gap for more mature gamers looking for a realistic or different experience, their growth flatlined. Epic had to make a choice at this point, and the decision was clear. Their eventual goal was to create a hub for all different types of games, and with the introduction of Creative Mode in 2018, it helped push Fortnite into a Roblox-like game where you could not only play Battle Royale, but a multitude of player-created modes. Now, us players had infinite choices on how we wanted to play the game, which led to decision fatigue. As the years went on, Fortnite continued down this path. All of this while players online would reminisce about the good old days of Fortnite, and the desire for the classic Battle Royale experience grew. And then, it happened. On November 27th, 2023, Fortnite announced that we would be getting a month-long season taking us back to OG Fortnite. It would bring back the classic map, unvaulting all the old weapons, and be introducing remixed iconic skins from the first chapter, which map and weapons would be rotating each week. The announcement post got over 200,000 likes, which would show just how excited people were. Millions of players returned to Fortnite to relive the good old days. Memories of fearing the OG John Wick, the classic lobby music, seemingly all 100 players landing tilted, and riding in shopping carts all flooded back in. The season was a massive success, with a peak concurrent player base of 5 million, a number that Fortnite hadn't seen in years. Now, while the season didn't last long, Epic was praised for listening to the community. People wanted the classic Battle Royale experience, and they got it. Following the conclusion of the season, Fortnite posted on X that the season exceeded their expectations and hinted towards a return in the following year. Now, over the past year, Chapter 5 has been a mixed bag of good and bad, with many players holding out hope for more information about the return of OG Fortnite once again. And we got what we were looking for. Fortnite announced on X that Fortnite OG would be returning permanently. OG is coming back, and it is here to stay. Relive Battle Royale from the start and explore the OG map, collect OG loot, and relive OG seasons. Drop back in on December 6th. The wait is finally over. After years of a polarizing game that got too competitive and too complex, players will finally be able to relive OG Fortnite forever. OG map, OG loot pool, the iconic double pump, and the return of OG seasons is something that players have wanted for so long, and they finally got it. Few game titles have experienced the highs and lows that Fortnite has. From its groundbreaking debut to its controversial updates and eventual redemption, Fortnite has shown remarkable resilience. Now, with the highly anticipated return of its OG map and features, Epic Games is giving players the ultimate gift: nostalgia reimagined. This revival isn't just about gameplay, it's about reconnecting with the magic that made Fortnite a phenomenon. Whether you're a returning veteran or a newcomer curious about its legacy, the future of Fortnite looks brighter than ever, and it's time to drop back in one more time.